All right, excellent. So that's what's written on the paper. So here's the part that matters. The first thing that I see students do when they're trying to get fast. So again, sounding fast is purely dependent on the audience being able to hear all of your notes individually and isolated. Otherwise, it just sounds like, bleh, you know, we want to hear, you know what I mean, each note. But in their hurry to get fast, because we all want to get fast, students will eventually notice that they can sort of vibrate like hell with their elbow and just get a very fast but very spazzy alternate pick. And you do not want to do that. You absolutely lose control of your picking, and you won't be isolating one note per pluck. You'll be getting two sometimes. You'll be mushing it. It won't sound clean. You'll think you're fast, but you're not fast because it's not clean. The audience can't hear the notes. So it's wrist. And I want you to, whenever you're addressing an individual string with your picking hand, I want you to rest it on the palm of the bridge. Rest your palm on the bridge of your guitar. Now, we're not doing a palm mute necessarily, although we can, but the reason is that first of all, it gives you an anchor point that you're pivoting on. And that's where we're deriving our wrist is moving through that pivot like that. And that way we maintain control because every movement is intentional. When you start quivering with your elbow, you're just sort of shaking, and every movement isn't intentional. We want to be fast, but we want each note to mean something, to be intentionally done. So you can just do it on one string and just experiment like that for a while, just picking. So first of all, one of the other keys to speed that we'll talk about a lot is economical movement. You brought up a great point when you were talking about your pinky, how you have to, when it naturally sort of tucks away, you have to get it back in position to get that 17 down. And that involves moving it through space, which involves time. It takes time to move through space. And so, the same is true with our pick. With every millimeter that you overextend past the down pick or the up pick, you have to compensate for that space on the reverse direction. And those will, over a string of notes, cost you time and will slow you down.